Hello, welcome back. We're the Elder Scribe and we're playing Kingslayers this week. Episode 31. Hard to believe that I've put up with this tomfoolery for so long. Last we left off, the party had made contact to a few people in Ojikir. They made contact with Jarnvir, a very, very strong ally to be made for the future, who knows a lot about Samael and their goings about. I don't want to talk about what happened to Kelsier. Kelsier's not speaking to you guys.
Thanks, Amani.
Thanks, Amani.
What did I do?
Kelsier left with information still known and has not come back to the party for the time being. And you made your way to a manor to... quick, Raph, who's the name of this senator?
Elephant boy.
That's racist.
Let's say like Blath Zooey or something like that. Fucking
Yeah, Blath Zooey, yeah.
Blath Zooey. Yeah.
That's even more racist. So actually, checkmate.
Actually,
Who would call their kid Black Zooey is my question.
Look,
somebody
saw an
wanted their kid to
opportunity
become a
talk.
rapper.
Little Black, sure.
Little Zooey.
But we left off as the party were making way through this haunted manor. Oxysterp, thank you for continuing your sub. That's a very game review. Keeping the lights on the stream. The box lights don't run themselves.
3
There's
months.
a weird vibe today, if you can't tell.
There is
Dude.
a weird vibe.
That's longer than I've been subbed to this channel, so that's good.
Look, that's longer than you've gone without muting someone by accident in this channel.
God damn it. On it again.
On it again. We're on fire today. There's weird energy in the studio, but we're having a bit of fun. Party has made a lot of progress, a lot of forward momentum. They fail forward consistently. They defeated the monster and have started to assess. They hear the wailing torments of whatever spirit lays within this house. That's... I was about to change the tracks on my thing, but it's
Guys, do you know the fucking Christian warrior meme of the lady from like Changing Spouses? Get out of my house if you're not a Christian. I think that God only Jen knows. Fuck.
There's a lot of Christian media around
Unfortunately,
here.
today I can't change any music. The jukebox on Roll20 has just decided to say no.
Oh.
I can't even pause the music we have.
Do you want us to meme for 5 minutes so you can
No,
reload?
it's on both, like,
But we can
this
very
is-
easily meme for 5 minutes if you like.
Yeah, even if you don't
That's
want
what
us,
we
we
do.
will.
Okay,
I mean-
I'm gonna,
It's not like a total chore or anything.
I will,
Yeah.
give me.
We were just talking about the cream dance.
Wait. Okay, Raph, could you not?
Yeah, Raph, against
This is a
COS.
professional stream.
Okay,
God,
it's so
Okay, I've
professional.
got it.
We were
I've got
translating.
I've got it. So
Okay.
the
You
whales in the
didn't
house
want me to
say,
tell them about you translating your Polish drink?
Look, that was definitely a journey, but that is a
Yeah,
journey for
Daz
people
was
who have to pay for the
translating,
Patreon
sure.
to get to. That will feature heavily in the recap this week.
No one even got to see it.
So, as you assess your wounds and you assess what may be lying further within this, you can make your way deeper within.
How healthy is everyone at the moment?
I don't.
Definitely below half.
And it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Who's below half right now?
Give me all of my
Oh.
Thanks, Des.
let me reload Roll20 because all of the little things, all the handouts, all of the characters or sheets are gone.
Oh yeah, I am also not
That's
logged
healthy.
in yet, so y'all go ahead. We'll
Cool.
join in 5
'Cause-
minutes.
No, I mean, we're all logged in. We can all see everything perfectly fine. This all works. We have been
I
doing
mean,
this for
I'm-
a long time, and we
I'm
know what we
signed
do.
in. Roll20's just fucking today.
Yeah, look, roll
Because
20.
I can.
It do be
Zamania and
fucking.
11 HP.
Thank you.
Mhm. So
I'm
I
not
can-
doing fine.
I can channel divinity and basically give everyone who's below half 55 HP up to the halfway mark.
Yes, please.
So it cannot exceed halfway, but
That's fine.
it'll be fucking hog no matter what. So yeah, I mean, any creatures within 30 foot of me. Oh, hang on. It's not that. It's dividing 55 hit points among any creatures within Right.
Well, that's worse.
That is worse, but it's still kind of good because I think I also get a kickback for healing, unless that's
Hey,
only spells.
Would you just be able to do us a
Yeah.
quick favor and just tilt your camera down a little bit much? We're getting a lot of nose and up.
Better.
That is much
We
better.
need the Chad
Yes.
chin always.
Chin cam.
When AJ is healing, no. Not yet. It may still not happen.
Not yet. Because, yeah, all of my healing shit is spell-based apart from this one, so may as well.
You have spells?
I do, but I want to kind of save them since I got little tapped for that fight.
I'm at
Um,
11 HP.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Marquez cast heal
so-
on herself. It was a big predicament. Please stop being selfish.
She did heal me during the fight because I was
Yeah,
down.
she did.
Because the hentai monster tentacles had me on the floor, remember?
Jen,
Cal,
please,
what's your HP currently?
Kentai.
What else do you want? They were tentacles
30.
the size of me! What do you want
30.
me to call them?
I just told you hentai.
Okay, so I'll go 10 to Merc, 15 to Cal, and then the remaining 30 to Zamani to start off with.
Pog.
Yeah.
I'm spicy.
I
It
mean,
takes me
I'm
above
still,
half. Is that okay?
it's still very spice. So knock it down to exactly halfway and then tell me how many hit points that was.
Okay.
Sorry, maths.
There's
it can
3
only be
extra
healed up to-
points.
All right, you get them, Cal, if that doesn't take you above half.
Okay, cool. I'll take that.
And then I will. Zamani's still looking rough.
Your
I'm now
max
half.
half is 43.
Yes. Oh wait, no, because so it legally can't take me.
It cannot.
It's illegal to be above half HP
Yes,
with this
it cannot
spell.
take you above half, so
Okay.
you cannot get that healing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's all right. Yeah.
The 3 points go to you, actually.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
So I go to 43.
Imagine being that.
Then. Do I want to use my? Fucking hell! Sorry, guys. This is magic's tough, you know.
Look, just play with 3 spell slots.
Well, it might have to get to that point.
Where
Yes.
does the health you give come from?
Magic. All right, let's go for a third level cure wounds on Zamani,
Okay.
I like that.
and you also, so you'll get that plus also more. You will get 2. So you'll get that plus 5.
So 16 plus 6 plus 5.
Yes, and I get from that 5 hit points.
You know what?
As part of
I,
that.
for one, am very grateful that AJ's math takes such a long time because I had time to get into Roll20.
Which you did before we went live, obviously. This is a hypothetical.
Of course, yes.
It'd be unprofessional of us, you know, completely.
It was
So-
even more unprofessional waking up 10 minutes before stream starts. Definitely.
And then I'll go a second level to Cal.
Was that channel? How long did that first big heal you do take? Is that an action?
I believe in action.
Okay, so it's
Yes,
been
as an action.
18 seconds. Okay, I'm just
Yep.
keeping track
so
of
you
it.
get
While
3
he
plus
does
6
that,
plus 4.
while Merc does that, some of us are not involved in healing because fuck us, I guess. Can I
It's
listen
cool.
and try to understand what, like, is there any moving targets left in the house? Like any creaking, any...
So
like,
all the
what music?
clicking and creaking has stopped, but there is very softly from your northeast, just light sound of piano being played.
Okay.
I see.
Is that where the get out sound also came
Yes.
from?
Yeah. Okay.
From
So,
this
Cal, you got-
general direction.
Yeah.
You got that healing, Cal? Plus
Yeah.
the extra 4.
Wait, is someone playing the best Joji song?
Does the piano sound angry music, or is it
No,
just
it
kind
sounds
of?
sad.
Wow.
Oh.
It's literally playing "Get Out Right Now." It's the end of you and me.
No, that's it.
My favorite song.
Listen
Yeah,
to Just you see
Um,
up from off screen something tackled there.
Okay.
Oh no, it's the Twitch managers.
Has anyone looked over to the room over to the right?
No.
Okay. Can I? My vision's still up where I can see through, right? Because it lasts.
Yeah, you can. So
Walls
I'll-
mean nothing to you.
Yeah.
for 30 feet. So you can see from where you are. Yeah, you can see there is a large Loxodonian corpse in the bed.
Can Cal try to open the door to get in?
Yeah. You can do so.
Do you
It's not
tell
like
us that there's a big dead elephant guy over there, or do you just go like, I'm gonna
Look
open
in
the
there,
door?
poke his head inside, and then look towards the others. The senators
it
in here,
looks
or at least the remains.
from just what you see, the body is on the bed, died in sleep. It appears that the body's face is twisted and mangled in horror. There appears to be a lot of fear that went through the final moments of this creature. There's like a reach where the bed has been like obviously a very quick scramble to try and get up or something, and the frame is broken. It's dipping to one side as if a lot of pressure was put on the bottom right for where you guys are, the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
A small struggle, but not a very long struggle took place here.
Yeah. Looking over at the bed and the corpse and everything around there, can I see any, like, are there any markings left anywhere, any symbols or anything, or is it just pure
Roll
very
me an
much
investigation.
investigation? Okay.
Can I assist
can I-
And
You can make your own roll if you'd like, but first I got Callus.
Okay.
Okay. Put guidance on myself for this. That is investigation. That is. Ooh, that's actually really good.
Can
Yeah,
I
good
concentrate
investigation.
mine
It's-
on the nature of the death?
Yes,
Sweet.
That is investigation is a 22 plus guidance.
22. So you go around, you look.
including the guidance.
The large hands of this Loxodon male are grasping a fistful of lavender.
Okay. Would
There
I?
appears,
Yeah. Sorry.
there appears to be a lot of like what you assume based on like the fingernails and such, that it was trying to grab off someone. It is embedded underneath their nails. It was like reaching at someone, perhaps. It's not an illogical jump that someone was doing something that lavender was the focus of, and they were trying to grab it off them.
Right. Now, obviously, you may be looking in the wrong direction at this, but would Callison know of any involvement of lavender in any particular form of either arcane practice or with any extraplanar type of?
Roll me an arcana.
Lavender
roll me a
doesn't
nature
grow
check, because this is more to do with the
underground,
actual
silly.
plans. Roll me a nature check.
Nature? Okay.
Lavender's new to you. You're like, what's this
guidance on
smelly
myself?
plant?
Okay, that's not great.
It will go lovely in my steak.
Okay, I think that's 14 or one.
Yeah, that's rosemary. Never mind.
Again, you are, Jen is joking, but she should make a very good point. You are from the world below, where lavender is not a
Yeah.
common
Okay.
flower. So unfortunately not.
Okay.
Rainer, you wanted to make a check as well, though.
Yes, sir. I got 24.
24. So almost tapping more into your grim psychometry to try and ascertain the nature of what happened here. You look through and you get glimpses of the past. You see a very quick gasp of breath, as if the only way I could put it, there is no physical wounds on the body, so the death must have been arcane. And you get flashes of that the death took place on the cusp of them waking up.
So can I infer from that the reason they died is because they were like ripped out of the dream?
I would say you can't quite make that conclusion with your knowledge right now.
Okay.
Merkessa, you had something.
Yeah, I want to have a look at the body, and from a purely like cleric-based thing, I mean, I deal with, I've interred a couple of bodies into graves and stuff. How long ago do I think this body died?
Okay. Roll me a medicine check, please.
Guidance. Fuck my life. Cool. Don't worry then, forget about it.
No, still roll the d4 because there is no such thing as a nat 1 on an ability check. It's still just your total roll. You still have an innate decent knowledge of this sort of stuff.
13 total.
13 total.
Plus
You look
nine.
over it and it's a difficult sight to even lay your eyes on because there is such terror in the face. It's almost as if the body's contorted in itself that is not natural. You do recall a brief time in your past when there was a rumor from when you worked with Harden that there was a girl possessed by a demon of some sort, and there was a equivalent to an exorcism performed, and it seems to be it died in a very similar state, which is almost the terror of the death has preserved the body beyond a point where gauging a regular sort of time frame is difficult because of the way it's contorted itself. Your estimate, within a month.
Within a month, okay.
And it did not start to stink? And no
No.
one checked inside the senator's house for a month?
No.
Within a
can
month, so
I-
it could be a week, could
Yeah.
be,
Yeah,
it could
sure,
be
but
no longer than a month.
we didn't. Okay, maybe I'm wrong in remembering, but they said the senator is missing, and
Yeah.
no one checked his bedroom. The law enforcement
maybe because they couldn't. How long ago did the people, the agents, how long ago did they come
Joaquin.
into town? Was it said? The Joaquin, yeah.
A couple of weeks.
Couple
Okay.
weeks, okay. I'd like to go to the next room and do the same to the other two bodies
Give me a
and
second.
have a look
medicine
at
check.
how.
Yeah.
One for each, or
Just one for both.
cool guidance. 12 plus. That's 13 again.
Oof.
These ones are much easier as they died in a much more visceral carnage than an actual
Yeah.
tear. Your guess? About 2 days, no more.
Okay.
2 days.
They're fresh.
Okay. Yeah.
Yummy.
Right.
Turning his attention towards the creatures that attacked us, would Calasindia recognize them at all, or what they may be? Or have any understanding
The bodies?
of the
No,
being
the
like
creatures
the
themselves.
monsters?
Ghosty.
The creatures. The
Um,
weird
the
fleshy.
flesh is almost completely melted down.
Yeah.
There's not the ghostly apparitions. There's nothing left to ascertain.
Okay. And from what
Would
he
I-
saw, there wasn't really enough to really go off anything other than horror.
I will say that Cassandra, you got a 23 investigation.
Either 23 or 22.
23, 24.
Um,
Key point that you did know the Loxodon mail. The ring has been what you assume just based on the wear of just when you wear a ring, it kind of leaves an imprint on your hand that it's something that they
Yeah.
wear often. You notice that there should be a heavy signet ring worn on their pinky.
Mhm.
That is the band is clearly would have normally been there is gone.
Right. Okay. Now, we also know that Zexor as well, they were potentially talking about, they didn't know his full plan, but they potentially talked about him taking over the bodies of influential people, what
Yes.
have you. Okay.
Rainier will look around and say, it's kind of actually rude that we're just ignoring the voice that talked to us 2 minutes ago and just going about our own business. Hey, Mr. House, are you still here?
I was just say, on that note,
This was happening.
Yeah.
I was about to get to that. Anna and Zamani, I see you both positioning yourself up at that door to where the voice came from. What were you doing as this was all happening?
I wonder, because the sound is clearly not coming from the room that everybody else is in. I was gonna just knock on the door.
there is a brief stop in the music of the piano. Just leave
May I
me.
come in?
You can try the door handle.
For brain's sake, the may I come in and then the just leave me happened as a response?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I'd like to help if I could.
The door itself swings open. You see a slightly translucent ghostly figure sitting at a very large grand piano, locks it on mail. The ears themselves are almost like cut and trimmed back to like shape perfectly. It's very similar to the body, that not a twisted horror though. Their head kind of swivels as the body stays, just lightly tapping the keys.
Your
What
playing
do
is
you want?
beautiful. Well, we came here to. Well, the goal was to see if you were okay, but clearly you're not. It was kind of like very neutrally, like just kind of reproach, and just kind of.
What was your purpose here? Do not wish for company.
No. Understandable. You've been through something horrible. Most people would rather be alone. We're actually connected with the chaps in the other room. Kind of. We were supposed to do the same thing.
I fared better than they did.
Were you on the same size as the giant monster, or are you happy it's gone?
I summoned it.
Well, shit. Sorry.
I don't wish for more foul magics to run amok in my home. I'm clearly not deigned for a peaceful afterlife, so I will have peace in my own home.
Understandable.
Real.
Well, we were here because there's somebody who's decided to start messing with people's dreams.
Where?
We're trying to stop them.
Yes. That you may. What does this have to do with me?
Well, we came here because we thought that you were a victim of this.
I was an attempt,
A failed one?
I believe. Oh, this was once a close friend of mine.
And is Arthas the name of the guy that
Arthas
we
is the name
know?
of the older tiefling
Okay.
gentleman who stolen everything.
I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like
No,
another switch of a body type thing. Yes, apparently they want to do some body hopping. Is he still playing the piano?
Yeah, this like it's kind of
Show
pulled to a
off.
very, very low pace. It's just gentle. Like it seems to be almost like cathartic or therapeutic. It's keeping him calm.
Okay.
Almost like self-soothing a little bit to stop himself from getting angry.
Can I join in with him?
You can try.
Mm.
Do you play the piano?
He does actually.
What?
Aw. That's cute.
Uh,
That's
Hey,
money
it's
roll
a
right there.
Performance check.
That
then,
was all just
dexterity
in
and
my
proficiency.
head, but yeah. Where's my dice there?
So we've got some
Let me see if
money
it's
there.
canon.
Oh, it's money lore.
Okay, it's not bad. You
It's
said
ho-
just a
it's
dex
wholesome
check, right?
Zamani lore as
Dex
well.
and proficiency.
That's rare.
Okay.
Double rare.
So that's going to be a 23.
Okay.
Ooh.
You kind of you pick up where he isn't. There's a moment where his hands lift from the keys, and it's almost as if he's actually looking at you for the first time now, was apart from through you.
Mhm.
You're not like the ones that came through here the last few days.
No. I assume they were much more focused on Arthas and Arthas alone.
They sought to banish me from my home. They wanted to put me to rest, to send me to some place beyond that. I don't know where I'll go, and I won't go.
Okay. So you would rather stay here?
This has been my home. This was my father's home. I don't wish to leave. They wish to use my spirit for means to track magics, and I did not wish for that to happen. So I
Understandable.
stopped them. At this stage, everyone, you hear the piano music just stop.
I think we'll all go to the room if we hear it stop, I guess. Just. Well, I
May I
would.
ask you a question then? And Samaya
Well,
just kind of
primitive.
like after like the stop, she just kind of like very lightly continues like on the piano, to kind of like trying to match what he was doing.
Okay.
So you said that this was your father's home as well.
Yes.
He's not still here, is he?
I feel his eyes wherever I go. This was my family's home. All of you see now Zamani just sitting there, sitting like leaning on the chair, lightly tapping the keys, talking to.
Chatting with an elephant ghost.
Yeah, basically. Very chill and casual and cool.
Hmm.
I guess I don't want anything to be done or used for you that you don't wish. Clearly enough of that has already been done. I just worry for who Arthas goes to next. We have no lead. We don't know where to go. At this point, all we can do is follow a trail of bodies.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I
got
can do
somebody.
that.
You can do this.
Persuasion, I am good at. One's a 24.
Yeah.
The ghost kind of just glides up to a full stand and makes his way over to the shelves of books and almost like half-heartedly paying attention to you, or just in routine that you feel. Why do you care for Arthas? What have they done to wrong you?
It's not so much of a personal wronging. It's a few different things. One of them is that, if I remember correctly, we were warned about like a destabilization of Dreamworld or something. Right?
I think.
It's like
Basically, what they want to do is they can essentially take anyone over, and that's going to lead to like horrible consequences.
it was the horrible consequences. I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure I wasn't making up.
It's an apocalypse.
I'd rather keep it in persuasion, not deception.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. You're, look, if I hear something that's egregiously like information I know I did not give you, I will stop you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, with what he's doing, he's likely to destabilize the realm of dreams and can take over anybody he wishes. And we don't know what that means for everybody else who dreams, for the entities that live in that realm. Where would they go? Would they come here? Would they also be tossed from their homes? And we'd like to keep that okay. There's enough things to worry about on this plane, let alone mixing in another one.
There's the one with a devil patron.
I deal with stuff on this plane mostly. Let
Yeah.
me vibe.
Merc, your judginess is showing. Cover it up.
Yeah, come on, Mert.
I will ask if this spirit, now that Merc can see the spirit, does it appear to be a similar entity to the was it the knight that was in Zagolia's temple, the spirit of that knight?
Similar.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar.
Okay, cool.
Arthas was getting old. We talked briefly of many ways to possibly maintain life. They were a very talented individual for many, many years. They talked of their studies. I considered him a close friend for a while. Perhaps it was that bond that drew him to me. He had tried such a ritual on me. I assume it went awry. I woke up to him standing over me with lavender in hand, with 3 diamonds of various cuts, and some form of amber inlaid circlet on his forehead. So that is a handful of lavender, 3 diamonds of various cuts, and a amber inlaid circlet.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah.
This senator and like the whole house and everything, from what I've seen, does it look super opulent?
Yes, there is a lot of wealth in here.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Just with the diamonds, I'm sure you have an eye for such things. Could you estimate the costing of each of these cuts?
I saw them for but a brief moment. I need to roll.
Guidance, if I can.
I would say he will not accept it.
Cool. No problemo.
He's like, don't touch me.
Well, I can't. He's a ghost.
Hey, back the fuck up.
I would say, if I had to hazard a guess, they looked fine. Clarity was almost perfect. If I were to guess them inlaid in a fine piece, I do not know the price of a diamond alone, but amidst a ring, necklace, or like, each one could have fetched well close to the realm of 4 digits, if not more.
Okay, thank you.
And just for a refresher, not for me because I remember perfectly, but for the audience's sake, the Ojikir keeper of the library, when he said that the guy yoinked the book, did he mention that there was like a specific ritual in that book?
Yes, he said that there is a ritual. That was what the book was about. It was scrolls and texts on the ritual of basically knowing how to embed yourself in someone else's body, shunting their spirit out back into the land of dreams.
Mm-hmm.
But into the land of dreams, and he's not in the land of dreams right now.
He is not in the
he's
land
not.
of dreams.
Weird.
He's stuck here.
Is why
Well,
we
you can
think it
assume
went
he's
over.
saying it's because the ritual was failing and he woke
Yeah.
up.
Mm.
It's probably so. The body wasn't able to be taken.
Do we? Okay, I don't know. I can't say we because I think like people probably have different levels of knowledge. Does Zamane have any idea about like what happens to souls and stuff when they die beyond if they make deals with devils? Like, does she? Would she know?
Yeah,
if
you
people
know
go
the
to
basic
realm of-
lore that is Zygolia normally ferries them to the whichever land they're destined to go to.
So the land of dreams
Yeah.
usually isn't the place where souls go after
It's
they
never
die. It's
the
just where
place.
people dream. Okay, so
Okay.
then sending people's souls would be a thing, like
Would be a
this
death
ritual
sentence for the soul.
specific.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Did Cal tell us about the ring or no? Like as part of.
He would have mentioned it. Yeah.
Does the spirit wear a ring?
The spirit does wear a ring.
Okay. Sorry, your ring. I noticed that you wear it now, but
There is a gaze that slowly turns to Mercastiel. Do you know where it is? Did you take
No.
it?
I did not.
Roll a persuasion check, please.
Okay.
Oh,
You
well,
can
Okay.
guidance yourself. Please do that before you roll.
I don't think Merc
It's
would
visible
because this
magic.
guy is a
Oh,
yeah.
it's visible. Okay, that's fair.
It's a threatening thing to cast.
That's fair. That's fair.
Anything.
he hates guidance.
Okay though. So natural 18 minus 2 for 16.
For you, that's amazing.
Minus
That's
For me,
really
that's
good. Yeah.
That's
amazing.
good.
So there's like a deep, like, although this creature doesn't breathe anymore, a deep, like, weight off. There's an anger that is subsiding very quickly. I apologize for my haste of anger.
That's okay. What can you tell us about this?
Ring has been in my family for 5 generations. It dates back to the founding of Ojikir as a country, Zarsan as a country, and Ojikir as a city. We were among the first senators to try and take up place here. It has been passed down from father to son. I have no lineage left to pass it on to. It was stolen from me before I came to understand how to defend the house.
Okay. Could I... Okay. This is where shit gets kind of vaguely fucky. Where is locate object? On my spell list.
While you look, Rainier will ask a question. She'll say, does the ring itself has any governmental power? If someone that is not a senator would have it.
No, but it would... If someone were to try and pretend to be me, it would legitimize that.
Mhm. Precisely. And we know that he is quite a powerful individual. This would certainly be within his range of capabilities.
We know that for sure that he's a tiefling, not a
Yes.
He is a
shapeshifter.
capable tiefling caster, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
So
capable
he
caster.
would only do like illusions, not actually like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So seeing this ring on the spirit of the Loxodon's hand,
Yes.
would that qualify seeing the object close enough within 30 foot to be able
Yes.
to use locate object in the future?
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you. I
Moving-
might be able to try find it. Not
I
Moving to
can-
just like playing lightly with one hand, Zvani like actually moves over since he walked away to like actually like full on like playing him and is like, so if he took your ring, that means that he had targeted you for more than just being a friend. If he's trying to pretend to be you now that this has failed.
There were 3
He
of
wants
us. Good friends.
3.
Myself, Arthas, and... Senator Proxy,
Timothy.
Free Reach.
We have a head that is out of character.
He's a senator who lives in Onderall. We always met as a group for various occasions. To discuss philosophy, to discuss matters of the mind. Senator Proxy is younger, but a wise soul in his prime.
A soul in what exactly kind of body? Like human or?
He is a Leonin.
Yeah.
Nice.
And do we know where Enderall is?
That is where the
Yes,
Shadow
it's-
Paradox is,
yeah.
and if you check, I can put you guys all on the big
It is
world
to
map.
the east of Ojikir.
1 second, I'll show you guys all where it is. Because I have updated our Roll20 map as well, just for ease of
Nice.
access as well.
Oh, hell yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. It's not that far. Not that far.
Not that far.
Also, can you remind me, please? We in the attack on Irisphere that happened last time. Did Kelsey tell us that Derek and the sexy hobgoblin were there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And we haven't tried to contact them yet.
We have
No.
not yet, no.
Okay. We should get to
I-
that later.
Yeah, I could definitely.
That's
Just-
an
that'd be
evening
my
problem.
last Third, yeah. Right. And this ring, other than obviously, you know, a treasured heirloom of yours, do you know if it was ever enchanted or anything?
It was, with many magics. Strong. It, I think it's probably what stopped the attempt. You see, it shields one's mind from outside influence.
Ooh, tight. A ring. Okay.
Ring of mind shielding. Yeah.
Yeah. I figured.
Very good.
Right.
Most useful.
I assume it's what stopped him from taking my... But I worry for my friend Proctia.
Yes. We will try to help.
Why? Why do you help? Why goodwill in this world when so many see fit to just take and do what benefits them the most?
He's an
Why help
evil
me?
senator.
He's an emo fin.
Kind of like looking over her shoulder back at the Loxodon. She's like, sir, I did say that it wasn't just that we did have many reasons. One of them is because what has happened to you has been wrong. Another is to stop a great collapse of the dream world. Is that in itself that would have impacted all of us? Not probably, or maybe not all of us. Looking over at the elf, most of us.
And not just that, the unchecked chaos that would ensue should Zexel continue to impersonate and seize control of powerful individuals. What chaos could be brought across the world? What damages that could bring?
That could be an issue. Senator Proxy has the ear of the Zarsan armies.
Indeed. Zarsan itself could be destabilized through this simple action.
But I think another reason why we choose to help when there is so much wrong in the world is because we have been given great power and gifts and
if
blessings.
You say great flower comes great
No,
responsibility.
I'm not. Guys, I'm trying to actually be serious.
Please go ahead.
Mickey Mouse will snipe you right there on the spot. I see the red dot on your forehead, bitch.
We've been given so much ability to provide good change in this world. And I think it would be a disservice to everyone if we just stood by or if we joined in with the shits in this world. That is why we help. And that is why I help.
It's noble of you. My family ring. Would you return it to me? If you were to find it?
You have my word.
Under the piano. If you move it, there is a safe in the floor. No one knew of this other than my family. I was the last to know of it, not even my closest friends knew. There is a key in the kitchen in the large bag of grain. It is at the bottom. You should find supplies to help you with this if you wish.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merc, I have a question before we